Okay, good evening, squadrons. I'm going to go doing a weekend checklist, creating my watch list, should I say, for the upcoming week. I'm going to try and do a weekly breakdown or a weekly analysis for my up and coming week ahead. Just going to do the recording, so for this coming week I'm looking at a few pairs based on swings: EU, EG, GU, GJ, AJ, and Australian CAD. Starting off with EU, I'm looking at a further continuation downside. So if we look at all daily, we are creating clear highs, lower highs and lower lows. So I'm just looking at a continuation to the downside following last week. After the push up from the news event, tapping into our supply zone, reacting pretty clean from there, pushing downside, breaking structure again. I'm now just going to be looking for a continued upside into our next supply zone, and then the continued downside to our key level there from the daily low. That's what I'm looking for in EU. I might possibly look for buyer positions as from Monday morning, but we'll see what the market gives us. Moving on to EG, it's the same thing. We are in this area here that we could sell off from, but we have come in there quite impulsively, so I'm going to be quite wary around this area. We are in our supply zone based off the higher time frame, so yeah, I'm going to be looking for confirmations from this area, because on the daily as well we have got some fair value gaps here and even little ones up here. We could pull up, taking out some liquidity here before pushing downside, so I'm just going to be wary on that one. That's not an A plus pair to be looking at. GU is the same kind of situation. Once again, short positions. We have tapped into daily levels, sweeping liquidity, market structural shifts, pushing back upside, and then on the 4 hour, exactly the same setup again. Sweep of the highs, liquidity, market structural shift. I'm looking for a push upside, taking out any imbalances, order blocks, so on, coming into this fair value gap here and reacting nicely from there, pushing downside. Clean and simple. Great British Pound, Japanese Yen, the same thing again, but based off the 1 hour. Liquidity sweep to the upside, impulsive move to the downside. I'm looking for a pullback upside, filling in this fair value gap, tapping into our fib levels and continuing to the downside. Aussie dollar, Japanese yen. I'm already got an order set on this one at the edge of this fair value gap, but this is the same setup. We're in a higher time frame supply zone. We've had a higher time frame liquidity sweep, a lower time frame liquidity sweep, structural shifts and breaker structures, return to areas and push downside. And then Aussie dollar, nothing on that one. So yeah, that's the roundup, people, and yeah, I'll see you on the next one.